Welcome to our first Henderson Settlement live Facebook broadcast of the Henderson walk around, so to speak. We're kind of looking for names to call this little presentation. So if you have something, an idea for that, certainly post that, and we will take whatever we think is the best and fits this little presentation. So we're going to try to do a few things with this. Our intention is to every week get together on Wednesday and broadcast around 2 p.m. I had to spend a lot of time getting my hair fixed and all that today, so I hope you forgive us. Of course, Laura, when she's always so good. Right. Yes, she. But anyway, so apologize for the little delay in that. So we're going to try to cover just a number of things. So this will be our first walkthrough, and I'm sure there'll be adjustments and changes, and we're going to try to work in some fun things here and there as time goes by. So, but initially, we just want to start out by just welcome you to this, and hope you'll join us whenever you can, hopefully live, but if not, view this, and we are happy to have any kind of feedback. So it's a beautiful day here in Frakes, Kentucky. We wanted to do it out here on the deck. It's a nice sunny day, and temperature is great. Wind's blowing a little bit. I can see the mountains behind us. You may even notice a little bit of change in colors in a few of the trees, and we do this for a few weeks, you'll probably notice a lot more changes. So it's just a wonderful time here to be at Henderson Settlement in Frakes, Kentucky. So one of the things we want to do is recognize some of the work teams and volunteers that are here each week when we do this. This week we've got a group from the Clarence UMC in Springville First United Methodist Church in Clarence, New York. We've got roughly about 4 of those folks here. We've also got a group from New Home UMC in East Bend, North Carolina. There's 4 of those as well. We've had our first visitor fly right into my forehead. That's I can understand that. They thought that was just a side road. Anyway, then we also have a group from Waynedale UMC in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and there's roughly 17 of those. So I hope I'm not missing a group on here. Don't think. Emmanuel UMC in Noblesville, Indiana. Yes. See, the reason I brought Laura along. She noticed I missed her. And Emmanuel from Noblesville has 14 folks here as well. Most of those groups, practically all of them anyway, have been here before, and certainly we always love and appreciate groups that return to us and come back, and then always looking for new folks to come join us as well. So along those lines, I will mention that we are currently scheduling groups for 2018, spring, summer, and fall. If you're interested in bringing an adult group down, or a youth group, or a college group, whatever the case may be, then contact us through email at Henderson WorkCamp at hsumc.org, or call us at Henderson Settlement 337-3613 606 area code, or contact us on Facebook, and we can happy to send you information or work with you in any way we can. In the summer, it's primarily a week-long obligation to be here, but in the spring and fall, you can do a full week, you can do a partial week, whatever works best for you and your group. So right now I want to do what we're going to try to do each week is a volunteer spotlight. This is Laura Roy, her and her husband Bill have been coming down for how many years now, Laura?
This is our 7th year to be work camp hosts.
Yeah, work camp hosts. They come in, her and Bill, and they are what we call a work camp host, and they meet and greet the work teams when they come in. This year from May up until this is their last week. They're going to be probably leaving us on Saturday, depending. They're initially from down in the Florida area, so if the hurricane doesn't impact that too much, they may be going down there. They may go down there and get blown right back up here. You know?
Exactly right.
But so they've been with us. They've come on work camp before that. We actually, Henderson Settlement, had a group go down into their neighborhood in Florida a number of years ago after Hurricane, was it Andrew?
2004.
2004.
Charlie,
yeah.
Francis, and Jean.
Yeah, all those 3. Just a rough bunch, cutting up down there, tearing up stuff. And, man, we had to go down and try to help out with some of that. But so just let me ask you, Laura, and Bill couldn't be here. Let me say that he's actually with a group of work campers. He may come in here in a moment. Out in the mountain over here behind us, working on the trail and doing some things on that. He really enjoys doing that, and he's got some folks assisting with that. But what initially brought you to Henderson Settlement to participate?
Well, initially, way back when we were missionaries in Japan teaching school, I met a lady whose name was Ruth Elmer, and Ruth had a sister who was over at Redbird Mission, and she talked about Redbird Mission every time we got together. So that's how I first learned about Redbird Missionary Conference and Redbird Mission and Henderson Settlement. And then many years later, we were working down in Fort Myers, Florida, and I had a group at my church who wanted to come up here in the springtime. They had a lot of school teachers and 3 13-year-old girls. And in that group, we had from 13 years old to 85, somebody in every 10-year age span. And that we came up and we put insulation in this mission dorm here. And so that was our first experience to be here. And we've been coming, we came back several different times after then. And when we retired about 5 years after that, we decided, well, I said to Bill, I said, I want to go back to Henderson Settlement and stay longer than a week. And so Bill's favorite thing is to say, well, I didn't mean 6 months, but that's the way it's turned out.
Well, we're glad it turned out that way.
Oh, well.
You and Bill are just a tremendous asset to us and helping us with being what we call work camp host, as I said, and meeting and greeting, and just being around in hours when typically the staff aren't around as much in the evenings and at meal times and whatnot, so you can assist folks that coming in. So the that's kind of how you got started. So what would you think has kept you coming back?
Well, folks like you, Jerry.
Oh,
you know that.
That is, by the way, that is a paid endorsement. By the way.
Yes, paid endorsement. We have come to love the people of Henderson Settlement, the staff here, and the people of the community. And it's just a great place to work with people because they're so congenial and friendly, and it's just a great place to spend time.
Okay, well, that's very nice of you. We really appreciate that. I will ask you, though, Laura, not to use words that are over my head. That congenial word, I'll have to look that up. I'm hoping that's something good.
Okay.
Can I take your word for it?
Definitely a good word.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. That kind of made me nervous there. I didn't know for sure. But so we appreciate you sharing that, certainly. What would you think being here and keep coming back here because of what you said and whatnot? Well, how has that impacted you and Bill, you think? I mean, how is that in this stage of your life after retirement? How important has that been to you, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at.
Well, personally, for me, every week, seeing the new people who come in on Sunday, either the former people who've been here many times, and then the new people they bring with them. And hearing the stories that they tell, hearing the worship at the beginning of the day, and just learning about the groups. It has impacted my faith greatly. Yeah. And the Thursday evening sharing time is a really great time, and that's a real highlight of the week for me is that Thursday evening sharing time. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah. All right, I've just got one more question for you.
Oh, okay.
And so share with us, if you don't mind. I know you've done a number of different things in the times you've been here. Some things we've kind of kept pushing you towards because you're such a big help in it. But we've said that you.
And what kind of things are those, Jerry?
Well, I won't let you tell it. I don't want to steal your thunder. But the work camp host is the initial thing they came here for. But when you've got multi-talents, like most of you folks out there do, and certainly Bill and Laura do, we can find other things where we need assistance with, and certainly Bill and Laura have been great helps in doing that. So what are over the years, not just right now, but over the years, what are some of the different things you've assisted in?
Okay, I was here the first week I was here. Jerry came and said, we really need some help up in the library. The lady's going to have to stop. She has illness in her family. So you think you could go up there and do that? I thought, well, I don't know. I'll give it a try. I've learned about library computer systems and all kinds of things by doing that. So that's been very helpful in my old age to help learn some of that stuff.
Well, yeah.
And another thing is the craft shop. I've become very involved with it. Well, I shouldn't say very involved. Well, I am involved with the craft shop, selling items such as our little cows and our other items here. I really like being down there because I get interaction with the work campers. I like working up in the library because I get interaction with the community people. So I've learned a lot of community people that I would not know otherwise. Yeah, it's a real Pleasure.
Yeah. Well, that's
That's
great.
the only word for it, Jerry. It's pleasure.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Even makes me get up at 7 o'clock, before 7 o'clock in the morning to start out.
Easy. Let's not. Come on now. We don't want to scare some people off. They start thinking,
I know. We
get up that early. We just want to tell them, we cook you meals for you.
We cook your meals.
We'll take care of you and all that. We just don't want to tell them how early.
Well, somebody said today, what are you going to do when you have to start cooking again, Laura? And I thought, I don't want to even think about that.
Well, it's been great having you help us out in the craft shop and the library and a lot of other things. You and Bill are always great to step in to assist us where needed.
Absolutely.
And Bill, as I said, would have liked to have been here, but he's doing some other things with some work teams, and that's one thing he does. He helps us out in the workshop, helping give out tools and get work campers where they need to go, and he just does. Bill does a little bit of everything, and he's great. So we really appreciate Bill as well.
One of his dreams has always been to have a scout troop involved or have a place up on the mountains to go camping. Those of you who know him know he loves to camp, and he got 2 or 3 hammocks and all that kind of stuff. But he has been working very hard with a young girl from Noblesville, and she and her mother came and helped start the cleaning of the trail and building a shelter up there. So they're about to get that done today. That's why he's not here.
Yeah. He's really excited about that.
Yeah, he really wants it finished before we leave.
That was a project that started back really initially last year.
Yes, it was.
That discussion, and they started talking some of that, and then it began to show fruit maybe late spring, early summer, and so this is their second or third time they've been here to work on that. So it's really nice to be able to complete that.
Absolutely.
With Bill. She mentioned, and we've mentioned the craft shop. We have a lot of local items in the craft shop, local crafters that put things into the craft shop. These are some of the things we tried to get the goat from the promo up here, and that video apparently has gone viral because he has booked all kinds of events, doing promo stuff for all kinds of places. So he just kind of big timed us on that. So we brought some of her crochet cows up instead. Now they're not as talkative as the promo goat. They're not. They like to nod a lot. They'll do that. But these are available in our craft shop. We have a local lady that makes these and sell these. This one, including tax, is $14.15. That is a bargain. You can't, green stamps won't even buy you a better bargain than that. That is just so good. And same thing with this. And these are just a few of the colors. $14.15 is the cost. These are in our craft shop. If you come or if you want to call us, we're happy to mail those with you. We'll have to add a little shipping to it, of course. And then a few other items we've got. This is a welcome sign that you can hang on your door, or if you want to, hang it around your neck. If you want to just welcome everybody to you or something, you can certainly do that. But these different items, and this, I'm not exactly, this is a duck pot. Now, that's about all I got to say about that. But it's awful nice, whatever. I'm just not.
Well, his tail goes up.
Tail's up.
There goes his tail.
Okay, well, that's why we have Laura in the craft shop and not me. I just would not be able to explain that quite as nicely.
Well, I understand it's an Easter item. That's what I was told. So,
that's what it is.
We've got a lot of little Easter
I thought maybe,
items like
Halloween's coming up. It might be buried.
It might
maybe
work for that too.
Turns over and it's kind of scary there. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, so we also have a lot of like little promotional items. This is a new little thing we started this year that can either be a peel and stick on your window or your vehicle. It says HS for you folks who are not quite picking up as quickly. That stands for Henderson Settlement. Or if you want it to stand for something else, that's fine too. Just whatever helps you buy one of these. That would be great. But we had a great, and this one happens to be a magnet, so you could stick that on your refrigerator or your car, or just if you got somewhere else metal you want to put it, that works too. In your office, maybe if your boss wants to wire one around like that. But it says Henderson Settlement Mission on it, Frakes, Kentucky. But we had a really, really nice fella who made these for us at absolutely no cost, donated those to us, and then we are able to sell those. And by selling these particular items here, like this, we reap all the income from that, and that certainly helps the total ministries here at Henderson Settlement when we're able to do that. So we are very grateful to him for doing that. His name escapes me, or I'd be happy to share that, but I hope if he sees or hears about this that he knows that we truly appreciate that. So the craft shop, Henderson Settlement, again, if you're interested in seeing more items, and that's something else we'll try to do each week, is maybe bring something from the craft shop to show and share. And obviously, if we've got it here right then, it's available for sale. But don't drag your feet. Oh, it could be gone just like that. Be big. So, Laura, I appreciate you being here with us.
You're welcome,
this
Jerry.
afternoon, and we will try to get around and talk to you and be with you as much as possible before you leave on Saturday, if you actually get to leave on Saturday.
Yeah.
But we love you and Bill, and we always look forward to you being here.
We love you too.
All right.
Thanks.
God bless.
All right.
All right. So, also this weekend, we have a fall festival that is going to be going on right here on the main campus of Henderson Settlement. And we had hoped that Frankie Blackburn would be able to make it down to talk to us about that, but she wasn't. But she has brought in Maggie Middleton instead, who works in the youth ministries and with the children. Does a lot of different things with the after-school programs and recreational programs and things like that. We brought Maggie in just to tell us a little bit about that fall festival. Are we calling it the fall festival? Is it the country fair?
Well,
what are we calling it?
The Country Harvest Festival, the Fall Festival. Well, it doesn't matter what you call it, as long as
it's an event.
As long as you come out. And,
Now listen, Maggie. Now listen. Now, those sunglasses are not pre-approved for this program. No, you're bringing the level of cool way up.
You're so bright,
we don't want to start that too quick. We don't want to overwhelm the people. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what's going to go on at this fall, when it is, what's going to go on, and how people can be a part of it.
So the festival is going to be this Saturday, which will be September the 23rd, and it'll be from 10 to 3 p.m. at Henderson Settlement, up around the community center, gym, out in the pavilion, a lot of things outside and inside. We'll have a car show going on, something for everybody. We'll have the car show, we'll have games, bouncy houses in the gym for the kids. We'll have cornhole tournaments. We'll have CF Bailey and Saddle Ridge will be playing, and they're really awesome.
Hey, you want to keep it down back there? We got this lady
they
talking
really
here.
like CF Bailey and Saddle Ridge. But we'll have music going. We'll have tables, craft vendors, folks from the community. I know the PTO from Frakes Elementary is going to be setting up a table, and they'll be doing games and things with the kids also. The seniors and the women's group are going to be having food booths inside the community center. We'll have soup bean dinners and chili dinners and hot dog platters. And
you're going to have to stop. I'm getting hungry. I just had lunch, but I'm hungry already. You're going to have to cut it out.
Oh, and it's good food.
Oh, yeah.
Food. I mean,
absolutely.
Like, really good food. So
excellent.
If nothing else, come and eat.
Yeah.
But
the cows are even hungry. Hear them back there? Now listen, I want to be clear out there. If you purchase one of these crochet cows, they will not make that much noise. That's just the local cows. These are local imported cows. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We'll have a creative arts contest going on this year.
Well, what will that involve?
That is anything that you create. If you grow it in your garden, if you quilt, if you are crafty, if you make something cool like this or something.
Pots.
Yeah, if you make a duck pot, if you make anything, you can enter it into a contest, and we'll have some really great prizes for those folks.
That's great.
An auction, a cake auction. We'll have some items, local items that'll be for auction. Folks from the community have gone out and visited local businesses and gotten donations for
outstanding. That's great
for the auction. So a lot of really great things going on. And
well, I think I'm not sure, but I think that they may be actually putting a few of the auction items on the Facebook page to potential if someone out there sees a item they'd like to bid on. Certainly feel free to do that. I will encourage you, the higher your bid, the better chance you got. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but I mean, don't hold back, people. Don't hold back. It's for a good cause. You can really get it. And these are some pretty nice items. Quilts and things like that are really.
There's some beautiful
I think
things.
the women's group maybe and the seniors probably perhaps made some of those, but
and from a lot of local
places, people, absolutely.
And this is something that we've done for many years. Years ago, we've had the Country Harvest Festival, and it's been called many different things.
Yeah.
But for the last 2 years, we have partnered up with our friends from Creech Funeral Home, and so they're kind of on their toes for us this year again. And so a lot of folks putting their hands in this, and so it'll be a really great thing for the community.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing, and that's I'm glad you mentioned Creech Funeral Home being involved in that and partnering with us, and we used to do a festival, country fair, things like that a number of years ago, and that kind of with other events going around the community that we kind of stepped back from that a little bit, but the folks at Creech contacted us and wanted to see if we'd be interested in doing something like that again, and surely we were. And if there's other local folks out there that have something they'd like to partnership with us, contact us. If you know of someone on staff or something and like to mention that to them, certainly.
Yeah, we have
they
good
can get in
time
touch with the
even.
right folks. I mean, there's a lot of different things that we could partner with you in doing.
Yeah, we've had a good time just planning, and in fellowship and planning things like this is a lot, but bringing the community together and getting involved and stuff, it's been a blast already. So I know Saturday's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. Now, did we say what time that starts out? Maybe you did.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. and that'll go till when? Like 3. Next Saturday or something?
Well, it depends on how wild it gets.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to. Oh,
if
well, you know how it is.
Shades on.
Oh, when you bring that kind of cool in, it's untelling.
But it's going to be a good time. Come out and
absolutely
fellowship with us.
That sounds great. We appreciate you spending a few minutes with us.
Oh, no problem.
Talking about that. Thanks,
no
Maggie.
problem. You're welcome.
How's things going in youth ministries?
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Oh, the youth will be selling mums Saturday too.
There you go.
Come get your mums.
Wonderful. That's right. Mums for sale. How much are the mums?
$10.
$10 a month.
Ornamental kale.
An ornamental kale. You got to have. I'm not sure what it is, but you got to have one.
It's the prettiest kale you ever saw.
Yeah. I don't know who this kale fella is, but apparently you can buy one of them. So, but anyway, so thanks, Maggie, for updating us on the fall festival and the country harvest, I guess I should say. Yeah, that's good. Just a few other things I want to touch on before we close out. One thing is we I guess we kind of gave Creech Funeral Home a free plug there, but that's good. That's great. They're helping us out, and we want to help them out if we can too. Located in Middlesboro, Kentucky. But we are happy if there's someone out there that would like to consider a little sponsorship of this. We are happy to include you as part of that, and you kind of tell us what you'd like to have, and we'll see how we can fit that in and can make that a part of this little program. Hopefully this audience will grow and over, whether it's live or if it watch it a little later, can see that, and that's an opportunity for you to do that. So if you're interested in perhaps doing a sponsorship or sponsorships or something like, contact Mike Feely or myself at Henderson Settlement, and we can talk to you about that and see what we can get set up. Also, I just want to, obviously you're connected with us on Facebook at Henderson Settlement, so we appreciate that. But share that with your friends. A webpage at hendersonsettlement.com, www.hendersonsettlement.com. A lot of good general information on there, and we're looking to make some updates on that and things. If you haven't visited our webpage lately, continue to watch that and look for those changes and updates and hopefully improvements. That you'll see it that way. But other parts of social media, we're working on doing some filters, maybe with Instagram and perhaps Snapchat and things like that, getting some Henderson Settlement filters and doing some things along that line. Just trying to reach you folks and let you know how you can help us, how perhaps we can help you, and those type of things. One of the things that we're really making a effort to do more things like this, to get out there and post things, pictures and content on Facebook primarily. And we've done a lot of things over the years, putting things on there, and some things folks respond to well, and some things folks, kind of look at and move on, I guess, that type of thing. But you just never know where things are going to go. You just don't. Yesterday, we got a little bit excited because there was a school zone lights went up, and we saw those being prepped for a week or so, and we walked out yesterday, and those lights were flashing around 3:15, and so we thought we'd just put that on Facebook here to see, say, hey, new lights in Frakes, and it's just a, kind of in jest, more than anything said, hey, first traffic lights and freaks. But that has just gone crazy. You folks, I mean, it's had, now last time I checked it a couple hours ago, it was over 4,600 views and 76 shares. And so I kind of take from that what you people really want to see out there are like flashing lights. So we need to do a lot of flashing lights for you people, and that will get your interest. But we really appreciate you all sharing that, and some really funny comments, and we just appreciate you folks actually, being here with us and being a part of this ministry, whether you set foot on here or not, whether you support us directly or indirectly. We appreciate you are a part of this, and you help us. And if you've not been here, we hope you will make it here sometime soon. And we look forward to seeing you at some point, or from hearing from you sometime soon. So God bless, and we'll see you next week.